Hello and welcome back, this is LPGrodus here with my Let's Play of Final Fantasy 6 Advance to the Game Advance. In the last episode I asked you viewers to choose a scenario. None of you did, which is a bit disappointing, but hey, I can't have this series off for too long, so I'm going to choose this one as the first scenario, which is Banon and those others. Fleeing the Empire's troops, Banon, Samurai and Ceres ride the rapids towards Narshe, but the going won't be easy. Yeah, so we're basically taking off where we last left off, which is on the raft, fighting these enemies. And yeah. Now, one would think that I had played further ahead on my original play file on this cartridge, since I haven't recorded this game in quite a while, but that's not the case. I'm not that far ahead of this because I haven't played Final Fantasy 6 in quite a while now. Well, I played it a few days ago, but not as far as I would have liked to. Or rather, I did not feel like playing any further than that. And still, same thing. If Banon dies, it's game over, so gotta make sure that he is alive and well. So I can't forget to heal, is what I mean. But yeah, up to until you get off the raft, this place is pretty similar to exactly the same thing before, the split scenarios and all that. And if that kills Banon, I'm going to get pissed. Damn it! Well, I'll see you back here, I guess. Okay, apparently I only had to fight one time, so what you're going to see is a long, silent part where I don't talk because I was expecting another fight. Also, Banon apparently went up another level. So, I'm going to do this, by the way. Formation, and then enter him in the back row. To have a guaranteed chance that he'll actually survive in the back row. But yeah, like the game told us to, we're supposed to go back to Narshe. And if you haven't been in here, this is a good time to do that. Actually, do I have any relics on that equipped? Silver spectacles, spring shoes and night coat. Wonderful. Let's see here. There we go. Full health. And since we've already got everything in there, there's no need for us to go back. When Fury first rescued me, we came out of the mines right around here. He fiddled with something. Yes, he told me. Twist the stone like so, and... You know, I remember you having to do this yourself. But apparently, you're not supposed to do that yourself. Or maybe I'm thinking of another Final Fantasy game. Perhaps I am. But here we have new enemies, I believe. Weirrat, for example. I do believe those are new, at least. But I'm not quite sure. 21 EXP, perhaps they're not new after all. But I do know we can encounter new enemies here. Let's see, if we go here, there's nothing. We can just see the lower parts of that place. Same thing here, nothing of interest. Yeah. New enemy or no? Wild rat. Okay, then Weirrat was definitely a new enemy. Yeah, definitely a new enemy. The Weirrat, I mean. No, these were actually new enemies, never mind. The Weirrat was an old enemy. But then again, you kinda would think that the Weirrat was a new enemy since... Well, Were-rat and giant rat. Were-rat kinda sounds like the worst foe here. Also, you're supposed to follow this light. You don't have to. I will show you what happens if you don't follow the light. Actually, he will tell us here. This must be the place. What place? There's a room in here they use to test applicants to the city guard. We should be fine as long as we follow the light. If we make a mistake, light will surround us. Then we'll have to tag the glimmering orange light to proceed. Yep, that is exactly what's happening. So this is what happens. Then you have to press A on the golden side. Otherwise you'll fight against dark sides over here. They are quite easy to take down though. I think they are weak against cure as well as fire. So they are not hard to kill. But yeah, if you do this you'll end up back here. You'll get to see the light again. And yeah, if you happen to manage to press the orange light or yellow light, you will be able to progress further. Or rather, you're able to continue onwards from that point. So if you're pretty good at that, you can easily get through this without following the way you're supposed to go. Spirits, I think these are old enemies, which means they should be killed with a simple fire. Spritzer and bandit. Yeah, definitely old enemies. Might as well keep this fight in though. But yeah, you should recognize this place. It was here where we fell down with the Terra in the beginning, aka Ceres. But if you go down here, we'll also get to this location. The place where we did fall down. But another thing, if we go up here, we are at the Moogle's hideout. Kupo! 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 Po? But yeah, here we have Mog. We won't be able to bring him with us until much later in the game. And then he'll be known as Banga. But there are a few treasures that we can collect around here. Although we got a room blade. I'm not sure, but I do think we can get something better if we wait with that treasure chest. We'll get some kind of knife, I believe. Or maybe you'll get the rune blade then as well. Can't quite remember fully. But yeah, you get the rune blade there. And there's a hidden passage out here. So it's a way to skip on the monsters here. And I'm going to keep this fight in as I was talking. But like I said, there's a way to avoid the enemies like that. There we have it. 15 EXP and 58 gil. It cannot be better than that. And we have the save point. But then again, we don't really need that save point. Because we are pretty close to the exit and all. When with exit I mean the end of the scenario. And if you recognize this house, it's where we went first in the game. And look at that. Banon! King Tix 90! Oh, and Ceres too! Yeah, that's us alright. Orvis, how do things stand here in Narshe? Same as always, the town's neutral. I tried to convince them to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here. Also, I forgot to mention, if you try to get into the town without going to the secret passage, you'll be stopped by the city guards. You'll tell them that you're King Edgar, or at this point TX90. You'll get kicked away, and they say they don't believe you, and Ceres will say something about remembering a hidden passage where she and Fury came out of. How are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esprit was discovered. Yeah, no wonder. We believe Ceres might be able to help us get the answers to our questions about the Esper. Well, the townspeople are still quite curious about it as well. If we approach them in the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let her see it. That should be alright. That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave. Something like that, yeah? Choose a scenario, Cooper! So, we'll go with this scenario then. And this was kind of stupid. Because this has been LPGrodus, and I hope to see you next time. See you then.